Okay, I've avoided echoes. Evening. I love your setup, Liam. That's a great place to train. Can be.
Okay. 要打招呼啊，哥哥。
Okay, a couple of minutes before we start. Hope everyone's had a great day. Wait for a couple more people to come in. You feeling better today, Jade? That's good. I know as soon as I stand up, there'll be another little group of people wanting to join in. So give it one more minute. Now, who is that on iPad 2? I need a name for iPad 2. You've been in a few of these classes and I can't quite place you. Here we go. Hello, Harper and Kenzie. Oh, Liam, come on in. Okay, must be time to start. Up. Ready. Go it. To go. And raise your right hand. Recite the tenets. Shijok, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. And recite the oath. Shijok, I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo. I shall respect the instructor and seniors. I shall never misuse Taekwondo. I shall be a champion of freedom and justice. I shall build a more peaceful world. Good. Bottom. Couple more to join in. Okay, jogging on the spot. Jog, 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 jog. Excellent. Come on, Max. Jog in. Lift your knees up. And heels back. Exhale. And now reverse foot swords up. Opening your knees and flicking your feet up. Good, and jogging. Punching in with the jogs. Punch with the feet. And relax. Okay, hopefully everybody can see me okay. One leg forward, one leg back. And you're gonna move the same direction as me. So if I go this way, you go that way. If I go that way, you go that way. Everybody ready? within the confines of your room. I don't want anyone tripping over a chair. Okay, so from here, bouncing nice and lightly. Remember, if I go right, I move my right foot first. If I go left, I move my left foot first. Go, copy. And copy. 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 Watching. Nice switch. So if I switch, I want you to switch too. Make sure that backhand's up. Keep that backhand by your jaw. Okay, good. Now, next exercise. Same thing with the feet, but if I punch, I want you to cover up. So if you see me do 2 punches, you cover up. If you see me drop my hands down, you do 2 punches. Everyone got it? Ready, bouncing. Oh, where were those punches? That's it, where are the punches? Punch quickly. That's it. Cover, good. Punching, good, switch. Through the punches, good, Liam. Don't see anybody. Oh, there we go. Liam's got it. Nice and fast. I'm not going to drop my hands down for long now. You've got to punch straight away. Good, Levi and Jacob. Switch with me. Remember to punch when I drop my hands. And guard when I punch. Oh, got a couple more coming in. Here we go. Bouncing. So same direction as me. Moving the same way as me. When I punch, you cover up. If I drop my hand, you punch. Covering. Covering when I punch. Switch when I switch. Where are those punches? That's better. Cover, don't let me punch you. Good. Mirroring my steps. Come on, Max, move around with me. Good. Okay, now, if I go forward, you shift backwards. If I go backwards, you chase me forwards. So we're adding that. So if I go this way, you go that way. If I go that way, you go that way. If I switch, you switch. If I drop my hands, you punch. If I punch, you get your guard up. If I go forward, you go backward. If I go backward, you go forward. Ready? One more to join in. There we go. Okay, ready, bouncing. Where are the punches? That's it. Switching. And command. Good, take a break. Have a little drink of water. Okay. Oh. Hi Nina, it's awesome to see you. It's great every time we have a class with a couple more people. Good to see you again, Lucas. Great to have you guys back. Okay, now from here, we've done some punching and movement drills. We're going to work on those feet. So that lift, front leg side kick. When we lift up the front leg, shift forward a little bit and extend that side kick. Keep your guard up. Okay, so towards the camera, just lift, shift and kick. Or maybe sideways as well. It's fine too, wherever your space is. Make sure you're doing yopchagi, pierce, not dolyochagi. Not this way, yopchagi, pierce. Ready? My count. Bouncing. Go. Go. Make sure you shift. Lift and shift. Go. Go. Good, Jade. Just remember, Jade, to pivot that supporting foot. Just got to angle my camera so you can see my feet a bit. Remember from here, I want to pivot my supporting foot away from the way that I kick. So if I'm kicking away from you, my supporting foot points towards you. Okay, that helps me to open my hips up. Go. 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 Maxine, make sure you got a nice strong guard. Good stance. Lift and kick from here, not standing like this. From here. Go. Front leg kicking. Go. Okay, switch legs. Now with the other leg. Lift and shift. Ready. Go. Lift and shift. Go. Good, Sid. Just lift it up a little bit. Go. Aiming just above the belt. Don't kick too high, but don't kick under the belt. Got to be just here. Just here. Go. Toby, try not to step in. Try not to step like this. Try to lift your leg up and then shift that other foot like a little hop. Okay? Go. 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 Good. Okay, this time, a little bit harder. We're going to do 2 hops, 1 kick. Hop, kick on the second hop. Okay, so you lift your leg up, hop, kick on the second one. Ready, go. Hop, kick. Go. Hop, kick. Go. Hop, kick. Go. Hop, kick. Lift the leg up first. Hop, kick. Go. Go. Good. Now change legs. Other leg this time. Same thing. Hop, kick. Ready. 1. Good. 2. Set. There. That's up. Good. Yes up. Okay, good, good. Now, imagine somebody's doing that to you. So you've got your guard here, I'm going to go sideways this way. Someone comes in with their side kick towards me, and I'm going to block it away with my front hand this way. And then I'm going to slip in and punch to the body. And then I'm going to move my back foot around a little bit and punch to the head. So if I do it facing you, I come in with the kick, slip, block, move the front foot, punch, then shift off to the side a little bit, high punch. So I'm going 1, middle punch, high punch. Okay, let's try it. Ready? So from our stance, we're going to slip back and block. Just do 1 movement at a time. Slip back and block. 1, go. Now go 2, punch. Now move that back leg a little bit in a bit of a circle. 3, punch. Go. Good. So the same leg stays at the front all the time. Let's do it in 3 counts again. 1, shift back and block. 2, punch. Only the front leg moves, so my back leg's still the same. 3, punch. Good. Okay, now do all 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1. 1, 2, 3. And go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Go. 1, 2, 3. That's it, Lucas. That's it. Remember, so the side kick's coming in this way. We block the side kick and go straight in this way. And then we step off to the side this way. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Good, Jacob. Good, Liam. Go. 1, 2, 3. Good, Harper and Kenzie. Remember not to step forward, though. Ready. Change legs this time. Change legs so the front hand goes block, then shift and punch, then step off and punch. Ready. 3 counts. 1. Block. 2. Reverse hand punches. 3. Step off and punch. Ready again. 1, 2, 3. Don't step forward with the second one, Toby, so the same leg stays in front. Same leg in front. 1, 2, 3. So my feet don't change. Okay, ready, ready. Once more with me counting. 1. Other hand, Nina, to block. Yes, the front hand. 2, punch. And 3, punch. Okay, now 1 count to all 3 movements. 1 count, all 3. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. And back. Go. 1, 2, 3. And back. Go. 1, 2, 3. Was the key there? One more. Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Now we're going to do it with partners. I'm going to kick and you're going to block me. Okay? So you want to block the back of my leg. So if I'm coming forward with this leg, you want to come forward with the same hand to block. Okay? So you want the same foot forward as me. I'm going to slip forward and do my yopchagi. And when I slip forward and do my yopchagi, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, same drill. This time when I kick, it's your timing. Ready, watching, ready to defend. Ready. Good. Yes. Okay, and again, ready. Good. When you see me change feet, you've got to change feet too. Nice, okay, I'm changing feet. Good, take your time, that's it. Ready, Lucas? Block, punch, punch. Yeah, that's it, good. Now be ready again. Okay, now watch my switching because I'm going to switch all the time now. Straight away, that's it. Good, Seb. Don't move forward quite so far though, Seb. We're staying pretty much on the spot. 1, 2, 3. We're not moving very far. Watch now, because sometimes I might kick on the second hop, not the first one. Maybe. So watch for the kick. And come on. Bottle. Good work. Grab a drink. Okay. Now, we're going to work through some technical basics. Bit of a reminder for most of you. Ready. Okay, I'm just checking who's not got their camera on, so I can see you still in the class. Okay. Ready. Parallel stance punch. Parallel stance, bring your left hand up to your center line. Shoulders straight. Don't angle your shoulders. Huh. Keep your shoulders straight. Don't angle your shoulders so we're not punching like this. We're staying with our shoulders nice and straight. Keep the shoulders straight. A bit of sine wave, you come up and drop down. Net. Try and twist your fist at the end of the punch. Ha. 2. Jay, just make sure your punch lines up with the middle of your body. That's it. Hala. Lucas, make sure the other hand comes right back to your hip. 2. Okay, now this time I want you to punch your eye level. Okay, your eye level. It looks like I'm punching high all the time because my camera is quite low, so it's angled upwards. But this is my shoulder level, and my eye level is up here. Okay, so punching your eye level this time. Hala! 2. Set. Net. Now your tummy button level, low punch. Hala. 2. Set. Net. Good, okay, now let's change to sitting stance punch. So moving your left foot out into Anunsogi. Ready. From here, using your sine wave, keep your heels on the ground. We'll go down, up, down. We're going to stick with low punch first. Ha! 2. Your tummy button is where your knuckles are. Set. Net. Dazzle. Seb, you look a little bit too low there, young man. Just come out a little bit from your body. Okay? Looks like your punch is here. You want to come out here. Net. Dazzle. Yassle. And now eye level. Hana. 2. Set. Net. Tassel. Yassle. Now on for the yellow belts from here, crossing on top. Knife hand side strike, but stay in your sitting stance. Ha! Keep your sitting stance, Lucas. 2. Look where you're striking. Set. 2 hands. Make sure you cross and pull the other hand back to your hip. Net. Tasa. Relax with your elbows down when you cross, and then lift your elbow as you strike. Ha! Come on, Seb, nice and strong. Duel. Tap. That's it. Make sure in sitting stance, so Seb, other hand comes back to your hip. Ha! Duel. Now I'm going to go a little bit faster. Keep up with me. Sitting stance. Always full facing here or side facing the opponent. I'm going to go faster. Let's see who can keep up. 2 hands, striking to your side with the other hand to your hip. Ha! Duel. Set. Net. Tazo. Yasa. Elga. Yaro. Aho. Yu. Johanna. Yudu. Set. Net. Tazo. Yasa. Elga. Yaro. Aho. Yu. Oh. And relax. Okay. Parallel ready starts. Beat. Now the fundamental movements for forward direction punch. So we're going to step forward and do walking stance punch, but we're going to stay on the same line. So we're going to step back and do forearm low block. Punch, low block. Punch, low block. Go. Punch, low block. Okay, right foot and right hand first. Right foot with right punch. Make sure you punch to your center line. Not over to the side. Come on, Sevenina, from here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Working on that crossing. Make sure when you punch, your shoulders are straight. Don't angle your fists, your shoulders in your punch. Keep them straight. There's a little angle in your block. Get some power in now. Make sure you've got strong stances. Land with your heel on the ground. When I punch, my heel is on the ground. Don't let that back heel come up off the ground. So from here, on the ground, at the moment of my punch. And come on. Other side. This time the left side. 1. Punch to the center. Keep your train tracks. Step back, low block. 2. Punch. Make sure that at the moment of the punch, both heels are on the ground. Set. Net. Remember from here, lift your hand up. Lift the blocking hand up as you come forward so you can pull it back to punch. Ha! Do. Good adjustment, Jade. Set. Net. And keep going in your own time. Go. Make sure you're crossing on top. Other hand in and up. You're going reverse. You're being super tricky. There we go. Good, Harper and Kenzie. Don't try and go too fast. Make sure you've got good blocking. Toby, remember to lift up. Lift up, punch and pull back. Okay, there we go. So from here, from the low block, lift the blocking hand up. And then pull it back when you punch. There we go. Okay, now just use the other hand, Toby. So Toby, from here, the hand that blocked, that's the one I lift up. Lift the blocking hand up. And then punch with the other one. So lift your right hand, lift that hand up. That's it. Now step forward and punch. Go. Yes. That's it. That's awesome. Yeah, now you got it. Good stuff. Yes, good. Now you got 2 hands in the punches. Good, Levi. Just make sure you're punching to the center. And come on. Cool. Okay, enough of that. Now I want to see forward direction punch. Looks like you've all got room. Harper and Kenzie, you might want to slightly step off from the same line. So you've got enough room not to hit each other. So rather than being lined up like this, have one person slightly in front of the other person. Okay, ready? Ready, ready, ready. Forward direction punch, right side. Don't rush. Make sure all your punches are strong, all your stances are strong, and your crossing and blocks are strong. Remember to lift up before you punch. Forward direction punch, right side. No count. Shijou. Jade, let me do it with you. From here, 1, 2, 3. Just go around in the circle like that. That's it. Yes, you got it. Good. And baro. Other side, left side. So. Baro. Good. Okay. Now, forward direction block. Remember, it's got one extra movement. So first, we're going to just do it back and forward like we did before, instead of going around in a circle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it with me. Go. 1, 2. Knife hand low block. Inner forearm middle block. Cross on top. Cross under. On top. Under. Make sure you lift both hands up to do your inner forearm middle block. Or to do both blocks. Cross in front of your chest. The knife hand low block goes a little bit further across, but they're the height of your chest. Get good power. Seniors, use this as a time to really work on your stances and your power. And come on. Good. Other side. This side. 1, 2. Go with me. Go. Make sure your heel is on the floor when you do your middle block. Heel is on the floor. It doesn't land afterwards. Don't block too wide with this block, Lucas. Make sure you stop in line with your chest. Stop in line with your chest here. Cross on top, then cross under for the middle block. On top for the low block. Under for the middle block. On top, under. On top, under. So mixing it up. And come on. Good. Okay. Now we'll do forward direction block, right side while turning. I'm going to face my back to you, so I'm doing it the same direction you are. Ready? Right side. Hopefully my zoom hasn't mirrored me, so it looks like I'm using the left. This is my right side. Everybody, forward direction block, right side. Shijou. And baro. Now the left side. So. And baro. Now do that once more so I can watch you. Right side, ready. Shijou. Step back. Yeah, that's it, Jade. Good. Cross on top for the low block. Under for the middle block. Toby, watch the crossing. Jade, watch the crossing. The one that goes, the middle block here, starts underneath. Okay, and the knife hand low block goes on top. Baro. Left side. Seb, I want to see big stances. You're going to grow tall like your dad, so let's start with those big stances now. Okay, ready. Forward direction block, left side, lots of power, nice strong technique. Talk. Just watch the width of your stances, Liam. Oh, you're turning the hard way again, Liam. You're making it hard. Turning the wrong way there, young man. Good, iPad 2. Okay. And bottle. Awesome. Okay. Who knows Chonji? Raise your hand. Awesome. Okay. Those of you who don't know Chonji, I'm going to give you two options. The first option is you can watch, because I'll do it as well, or you can watch the guys that are doing it on the screen. The second option is you can do forward direction punch, both sides, at the same time as we do Chonji. Okay, I'm going to do Chonji facing the other way, so I'm doing it the same way as you are. Okay, Chonji, so for those who know it. Those who don't, you can either watch or do forward direction punch, both sides. Ready? Shijok. Chonji. And come on, bottle. Shot. Okay, repeat the same thing. Those of you who don't know Chonji, this time I want you to do forward direction punch both sides, because I'm going to watch and give feedback. Ready? Chonji or forward direction punch both sides. Lucas, you know how to adjust in your space, don't you? Okay, adjusting? Good. No holes in the wall. That'd be bad. Okay, ready, go. Watch the length of those stances, Harper and Kenzie. Make sure they're nice and long and strong. Nina looking good. Seb, good. Just make sure you pull back to your hip. Pull right back to your hip. Lovely. Come on, bottle. Okay, now raise your hand if you know Dangun. So that'll be Seb, Nina, Lucas, and Jacob. Lovely. And maybe somebody who's off screen. Oh, I've got somebody else trying to get in. There we go. Okay, so if you know Dangun, do Dangun. If you don't know Dangun, then do forward direction block both sides. Okay, nice, strong, long stances. Harper and Kenzie, no little stances. Want the nice big walking stances. Ready? Dangun or Sajumaki. Jubi. Shijop. High punches, Seb. Don't rush. Strong movements. Don't go too fast. Keep going. Keep going, Seb. That's it. Don't rush. Nice, strong stances and movements. You didn't do enough punches coming forward, Seb. So you've got the, you should be that way. There's 3 punches going forward. And come on, bottle. Okay, we're going to do that one again. Okay, so this time I'm going to do it with you. I'll have to adjust my stances because there's not quite enough room in my hall for me to do Dangun. And I'll go on, oh, no, that'll be confusing. I won't go on an angle. What I'll do is I'll start with my back to you like this. Ready, repeat the same pattern. Shijok. Eye level with the punches. 5, Dangun. Bottle. Oh, my balance is all over the place today. And command. Okay, now green stripes, raise your hand. Nina, Seb. And above green stripes, Jacob. Cool, awesome. Okay, now, Nina and Seb, raise both hands if you know Dosan. Oh, awesome. Okay, so you three are going to do Dosan. Everybody else has got the choice to either perform their highest pattern or watch these three do Dosan. They're going to do it well. Nina and Seb are going to do it twice. Jacob's going to do it once. Ready? Dosan. 시작. Okay, Nina, from here. And then middle kick. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, now you're away. Good. And come on. Awesome. Cool. Give yourselves a clap, guys. Okay. We are all going to do the first 4 movements of Dosan. Seb, you haven't quite got the stepping right, so this will help you with that stepping. So what we're going to learn to do, for those of you who don't know how to do this, is a spot turn, moving your front foot on the center line. After we do this, Jacob, you're going to do your highest pattern. Okay, but first we're going to do some fundamentals here. So here's the key thing. You might be able to see the lines on my wooden floor. I'm in my walking stance facing you. If I want to turn around and face the back with a spot turn, which is what we do in movement 3 of Dosan, I bring my front foot back a little bit onto my center line. And then I turn around and set my other foot out to my walking stance. Okay, so from here, show you both of my feet. My front foot comes in a little bit, put it on the floor, and then pivot, turn, and step. I'll do it sideways for you. So from here, just making sure you can see everything, I step a little bit back. I step back the length of my foot, halfway in my center. Change foot and step out. And that's called a spot turn because I'm not taking a whole stance length forward or backward. So everybody, ready? From here, we're going to cross on top, step to the left, and do forearm high block. Okay, it crosses the same way as a forearm low block, and now a forearm low block. But we're doing it high this time. Ready? 1. Good, now on the spot, we're going to do our sine wave. So we're going to drop down, the back heel comes off the ground, and then we do a strong punch with the other hand. It's called a reverse punch. Now that front foot comes to that center line, just back a little bit, and then turn around towards our back, block cross on top and do that high block again. And then the middle punch. Let's do it again. Step onto your center line, turn, block. And then a high punch, a middle punch rather, reverse punch. And again, turn. Now what you'll notice, what you should notice, is that you'll creep towards the back. Because every time you step, you're stepping half a shoulder width towards the rear. So come back to a little bit to the front again, and we'll do it all the way to the back till we run out of space. So from here, this is my 1, 2, step, turn 3, 4, step, turn 1, 2, and turn 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2. Okay, cool. And come on. So Seb, that's the stepping that you use in Dosan and movements 3 between movements 2 and 3. And also down the other end, I think it's movements 14 and 15. Okay, so after you've done that back fist, just turn around that front foot, and then do your punch, and then do that spot, turn, and punch. Okay, that's called a spot turn, moving your front foot on the center line. Well, those of you who've got the pattern workout book, the one that describes all the movements in the pattern, you'll see it described as the spot turn, moving your front foot on line AB. And then when you're down this end, it's on line F, but that's another day. Okay, so everyone do your highest pattern. Ready? Highest pattern, lots of power, good stances. So Lucas, if your space is a little bit small, rather than doing a little stance to make it fit, what I want you to do is adjust. So if I haven't got enough room when I turn around, I'm going to take a big step back and then do the movement. So that every stance is good, but when I run out of space, I'm just going to move back and hold that same position and then continue. Ready, own pattern, full power, nice and strong. Sheet up. Keep the heels on the ground, Jacob. Oh, look at you go, Toby. Awesome. Make sure those punches are to the center line. Good, Jade. Just make sure you're shoulder height with this hand. The knuckles are the height of your shoulder. And just open it out a little bit. You're a bit close to your body. There we go. That looks good. Make your stance a little bit longer. Harper and Kenzie, make sure you're full facing and your punches to the center line. You're angled a little bit like this. Straighten yourselves up a bit. Two hands there, Seb. Two hands for knife hand side strike. And then step together and boom. Feel yourself smash that knife hand side strike out. Make sure both feet are facing forward, Seb, and sit in your sitting stance. Not like this. Oh, that's not a sitting stance. Here, sit with your both feet straight ahead. Awesome. And come on, butter. Grab a quick drink, go. Okay. Now, for the next segment, guys, we're going to work on step sparring. Jacob, I'm going to give you the choice as to whether or not you're going to do two-step sparring alone, which is really good for you to do. So just doing your syllabus by yourself, or with the green stripes, we're going to be doing three-step one-way counter-attacking with feet. You can do either of those you like. White belts, you're going to be working with me too, learning what the green stripes do, but without a partner. Okay, so we're going to do some three-step sparring. Now, Lucas, this is very similar to what you do, except with your syllabus, you're counter-attacking with your hands. Okay, so we'll do one of yours first, and then we'll step into the green stripe ones. Okay, get ready. So, we need a little bit of length this way if we can get it. Our ready position, remember, for three-step sparring, our ready position is always walking stance, forearm low block with Kia. Go. So we're going to do one of Lucas's ones first. So walking stance, 4-fist middle punch. 1. Nice and strong. 2. 3. And then step back. Okay, that's our attack. Now our counter attack, first we're going to key up on the spot to say I'm ready. Now we're going to step the right foot back. 1. Inner forearm middle block. And walking stance. And 2. And 3. Now we're going to counter attack with the other hand, flat fingertip thrust, feet stay where they are, you just make sine wave. Go. Good, and bottle. Let's do that once more. Then we'll go into the green stripe stuff for Nina and Seb. Ready? 1. We're going to do it slightly different this time. This time we're going to do a high punch. 1. high punch, eye level. 2, 3, and step back, butt off. Now our block this time, we're going to do the block we were doing just a moment ago. Crossing on top, do the forearm high block. Okay, so from here, right leg back first, do it. Yep, so you ready? And 1, 2, 3. And now from here, I'm going to step my front foot into sitting stance, do that knife hand side strike and counter attack. Boom, 2 hands, nice and strong. Good, awesome. So that's 2. Lucas, you want to have about 3 or 4 different ones. Okay, now we're going to do green strike ones, one-way counter attacking with feet, because this is the stuff that Mina and Seb have to learn. Same ready position. Go! Now white belts, just copy along as best you can. This time, we're going to step forward into an L stance to do our punch. 1, an L stance. Make sure you're half facing. 2, don't be too far forward facing, that's it. 3, good, and step back. Okay, when we block, we're going to use knife hand guarding block. Okay, knife hand guarding block. Ready? Go! Right leg back. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to lift our front leg up and kick with yop chagi. And then do your guarding block. Nice. Let's do it again. This 3-set sparring like this by yourself when you're putting in lots of power and really nice technique just feels really good to do. So try and get that feeling of feeling awesome doing this. 1, go. And punches. 1, 2, 3. And butt off. Other hand to your hip, Jade. Guarding blocks. 1, 2, 3. Side kick with Kia. And bottle. Good. So that front leg side kick comes in just into the floating ribs. Boom. Nice and strong. So from here, you just lift that front leg up. Right into the floating ribs. And then step together and step back to do your guarding block to get some space. One more. We're going to do a different one. But we're going to do this. In fact, no, we're not. This time our attack is knife hand side strike. Ready? Go! So attacking, we're going to step forward, L stance, knife hand side strike. 1, 2. Crossing on top, Jade, and striking out. 3. There we go. And butt off. Now key up on the spot. This time the knife hand is coming around this way. So I'm going to step back. Both of my hands are up. I'm going to pull my right hand back to my hip. And my left hand's going to block, boom, block inward and smash onto that knife hand. Okay, so we're ready from here. Blocking inwards. 1, 2. So we're blocking with the front hand. Just change hands, I think, Nina. I think you want to change hands to be an L stance. Make sure you're in L stance. Yeah, there we go. And 3. Now from here, we're just going to shift that front foot off to the side a little bit and do our dolio chagi. And finish with the guarding block. Nice. Okay, come back. Let's see that one once more. Ready. Go! Knife hand side strike. 1, 2, 3. Bottle. And ready signal. Forearm inward block. 1. Make sure you lift your other hand up so you can pull it back to the hip. 2 hands. 2. Lift up the other hand and extend it. And 3. That's it. Pulling back to that. Now step off to the side. Another tiny. And buttle. Cool. Now one minor technical point when you're doing this with a partner, if you're doing it in walking stance, you step outside, inside, outside. You seniors will know that. If you're attacking an L stance, it's different. You step inside, then outside, and then inside. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to show me as many of those 3-step sparring techniques as you can remember. Yellow belt, start with the L stance ones. Go. 3-step sparring, go. Do you need to turn a light on there, Lucas, or are you okay? Just getting a bit dark in your room there, Lucas. You might be better with your light on.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. So Nina, with that one, your other hand comes forward like you're punching, and then you're pulling it back to your hip. So extend your non-blocking hand like you punch. That's it, and then pull it straight back to your hip, just like you punch. Yeah, there we go. Where's Seb? Come on, Seb. I want to see it so I can give you some feedback. Good, Seb, but remember that attack was an L stance punch. You were blocking stepping forward. Remember, you should have been punching. There we go. And extend that side kick, nice and strong. Can you show me one, Jade? Remember we did low block, then we did punch, punch, punch. And then we step back going inner forearm, middle block, 1, 2, 3, and thrust at the end. That's it. There we go. Yeah, good, Jade. That's it. Nice. And come on. Buttle. Okay. And come up to the front. Oh, stand up nice and tall. Stretch up as high as you can. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Up on your tiptoes. How high can you stretch? Oh, then come back down on your heels and hang yourself down to touch your toes. Keep those legs straight. Just change your angle a little bit. Walk forward a little bit and you'll feel the stretch lower down in your hamstrings, a bit more in your calves. You go very slowly from one side to the other. And then walk yourself back. Hang down a little further. Bend your legs and stand up. Okay, here's a really cool stretch to do for your side kicks. Make like a sitting stance. Now turn one of your feet out to the side and the other foot, the one that's pointing straight ahead, that's your side kick. So make it into a side kick and then lower yourself down. Bend the leg that's pointing out to the side. Keep the other leg straight and lower yourself down into a cool looking side kick. You can take a good photo like this, Photoshop it, put it over a big canyon or something so you're doing a flying side kick. It'll look awesome. And up, change sides. Try and keep your body nice and straight. Make your guarding block so it looks good. And lower yourself down into that yop chagi, leaning into the straight leg. Called a side kick stretch. For obvious reasons. And standing up, left leg behind. And change legs. Just while we're stretching, a cool little story that I was reminded of. We had a Zoom meeting yesterday morning with leaders from about 80 countries around the world, all in the same meeting, right from places like Malaysia and South Africa through Europe and America and South America. And one of the presentations was from a man who I know, Dr. Gautier, who's actually been to our club. He's amazing. He's from a place called Quebec in Canada. And he was telling the story, reminded us of the story of how both General Che, the founder of Taekwondo, and also Grandmaster Tran True Kwan, who was our president, they were both in prison for a few years. General Che was a prisoner of the Japanese army during the Second World War. And Grandmaster Tran, he was imprisoned by the Vietnamese government. He was a political prisoner for 3.5 years. Both of them, what they did to keep themselves active and mentally on top was Taekwondo. In their cells, they trained Taekwondo the same way we are now. They couldn't use pads. They didn't have a training partner. They just had themselves in their room practicing Taekwondo. So this is actually a really cool way to train. Okay, give your legs a shake. Give your arms a shake. So even though we're not able to go to the gym, go to the Taekwondo school and do our Taekwondo in class, we can still get much, much better at Taekwondo by practicing by ourselves. Okay, give your legs a shake. And come and sit down with your book. Those of you who have this book, show me how you're going completing your pages. Those of you who have this book, make sure you're reading it, okay? And that includes you, Nina and Seb. If you've got this book, make sure you've read through it. Now, Nina and Seb, you're going to have probably this book. Yep, that tells you what you need to know for your syllabus, okay? You might also have this book, which is also really good for mum and dad to read, okay? So let mum and dad read that one as well as you reading that one. The first half in particular is awesome for mum and dad. And you may also have this one. Now this one here is really worth reading to help you learn your patterns. So I've got here, for example, this page is pattern Dosan, and it describes all of the movements in Dosan. Okay, it tells you which foot to step, which direction to step, all that is in this book, okay? Now you may have that and you may have had it emailed to you last month. Okay, cool guys. Levi, is that filled in? I can't see, it looks blank.
Halfway.
You're working on it, good stuff.
There you go.
Okay.
There we go.
Liam, good. Awesome.
So that you can see.
Okay, nice, Toby. Love it. Awesome. Now, after doing a class like this, you all have your red and white notebooks. Okay, so that includes you. So, Jade, that's a really good book to make sure you're reading through that book because it's got awesome stuff to help you with your Taekwondo, okay? So, particularly read the fundamental stuff. I'll show you the stuff to start with. You got all the rules and things first, which are really worth reading. But when you get to part 2, your syllabus, the first part of that talks to you about the theory of power, sine wave, heights, things like that. The lines of the body. So when I say line up with your center or chest line, it tells you what that means in here. Talks about facing. It's got a really good diagram here to talk about how sine wave works as well. Okay, so it's really worthwhile reading through that. Now, these classes, of course, count for your attendance. So you just get, if you've got this book, get mum or dad to sign it off down the side here and talk to them about the job that you've been working on at home. And make sure you're improving on that job at home, because while we're on lockdown, it's really hard for mums and dads as well. Those of you who don't have this book, you should be doing that attendance and your home tasks in the back of your red and white notebook. Okay? So that red and white notebook, just mark down the dates that you're doing the training. The blank one, Jade, I gave you a blank notebook when you started training, a 1B5 training notebook. Okay? So in the back of that, write down the dates that you're training, and with mum and dad, talk about something that they want you to help with at home. And write that down, and that's the homework task to work on. Any questions from anybody?
No, sir.
Thank you guys very much for coming. I know it's not quite as cool as training in the dojang, but I think it's super cool having all of you guys training online like this. So thank you very much for coming, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Monday. If you want to do some more practice before Monday, we've got a whole bunch of these classes recorded, so you can play them on your TV and just train along with these classes. Particularly for Nina, Seb, Jacob, Lucas, there are some classes in the adult section focused on each grade. So Seb and Nina, you might want to look at the yellow stripe 7th GUP class, Lucas on the yellow belt 8th GUP class. This is a video that demonstrates every one of the movements you have to know. Okay, and there's a video that walks through the pattern as well. So you can watch that and get an idea of how it works and do some training there too. Okay, so that's a sequence of short videos. You watch the video, do a bit of practice, then watch the next video. Okay, thanks everybody. I look forward to seeing you next week. Do some more training, have fun, be nice to each other, be helpful to mum and dad and nice to mum and dad. Chirrup.
No.
And kill it. So go on.
Come on.
Thanks, guys. What's up? See you next week. Thanks, mums and dads, for your help.
Bye.
Bye.